Since 1984, Electro Static Technology has been a global leader in passive anti-static products. In 2005, the Aegis shaft grounding ring was launched as a solution to a new and growing problem with electric motors: electrical bearing damage caused by variable frequency drives.
When I joined the company, we were selling anti-static brushes. The anti-static brushes use conductive microfibers. So I decided to understand how conductive microfibers work to dissipate charged surfaces. That's how Aegis shaft grounding ring was invented. It took many iterations of design changes to get to where we are now. We learned a lot by testing with our customers, potential customers, different applications. We learned the characteristics of fiber, how much the distance and the design shape and so on. Once I had that product idea, I also realized that this type of grounding brush was going to be a very good solution and perfect fit for grounding shafts or variable frequency drive motors, which generate shaft current always. So that is when the journey of Aegis product began.
For granted patents, one of the ones that we did actually achieve and get granted was for the hard disk drive manufacturing, where they actually care about particle emission getting on the hard disk themselves, and you have a small shaft and high RPMs. So that is one that, because of the actual application needs, we actually found a way to patent the actual design to meet that application need. We also have a few other patents that are pending that will also allow us to grow in the other marketplaces, such as wind turbine and electric vehicles. Here we basically took, and the Aegis was developed by using our knowledge in static dissipation from our linear brushes and applied to a different arena of bearing protection. Our patents have allowed us to lock out some competitive products, partially from the 360-degree fiber design, and also partially from what we call the channel lock mechanism and the way we hold our fibers. Microfibers are the key to make our product work as effectively as it does as compared to other technologies that exist, but the actual processing and how you hold them and how you actually manufacture to make them function properly, that's the critical part actually behind it, and that's what our patents protect. As far as somebody else trying to just put some generic fiber into a ring shape and slap it on a motor, it won't function unless you actually understand how and why and the underlying physics of the microfiber technology itself.
Aegis shaft grounding rings can be found on electric motors around the world, driving systems and applications ranging from HVAC, pumping, manufacturing, to water treatment, and more. From the product's commercial launch, producing a few thousand rings per year, demand for Aegis has grown to nearly 1.5 million rings, generating revenue of more than $26 million per year, more than half of which is sold into international markets. Since 2012, Electro Static Technology has partnered with the leading electric vehicle OEMs and Tier 1 suppliers to optimize Aegis shaft grounding rings to fit their specific electric powertrain applications. To date, more than 2.5 million rings have been installed in electric vehicles.
When you're coming to things like the aerospace or the automotive are good examples, market space, that's where our product really shines because of the fact that we are a long life, low wear, low drag, which means we're not wasting any of that battery's electric power on the resistance to turn against our microfibers. So that's kind of market dependent, but in most markets that we play in, we are the dominant shaft grounding solution.
I do think our product has a lot of potential. In particular, currently, it is used for electric vehicles. I feel very proud that we created an industry of shaft grounding.